What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Coinbros, your guide through the greatest industry on this little tiny rock spinning through the universe in the simulation we are all here together in, and I'm glad you're here with us. And we got three big stories. I missed the last 2 days because my kids were sick, man, and you got to take care of the health. Both of my boys were really, really sick. One of them especially, and it's the old saying, right? It's like normally you got 99 problems. When you're sick, you got one. So you always got to take care of your health. And they're feeling better now, so I'm feeling better. We're back on it. 3 stories of the day. They're all kind of intertwined too, and it's all good news. We had a really good past couple days. So first off, the elephant in the room is we've finally cracked 80K. It took 5 rejections to break through that 80K mark, and I think we're going to go much further too. And that is the first story, and we'll just move right on. We'll keep it a little shorter today too. The second story is Michael Saylor, the guy that's been buying all the Bitcoin. It's almost like you should follow what he does. You know, it's like, it's the craziest thing to think. Maybe you should just follow the big money. And what he did is they stopped buying, and they said they're going to continue buying in a week, but they stopped buying right before the 80K mark. And almost like they know something, you know, really strange. And now he was down $13 billion. We were talking about it a few weeks ago. Well, today he's up like $4 billion on his investment. Now that's at 80K. Imagine when we're at 200K, 300K, a million. Imagine the amount of money that guy's accumulated just by doing what you're supposed to do in crypto. You accumulate. You don't listen to the nonsense. Don't listen to the dudes like the guys I see in the comments section that were swearing up and down we were going to go straight back down to 60, laughing at me when I was talking about this. Instead of listening to me, they're over here hating. I'm talking to you if you're watching, because you're probably one of the main viewers. But talking about how we're crashing back under 60. Oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, look at us now, baby. If you guys are listening, I've been pretty spot on. I'm not trying to gloat or like blow my own horn, but I mean, if you've been watching for the past couple months, I haven't missed on much. And we're at 80K. I think we're going to go much further. Over the next 3 months, we could even go in the 90s or even close to 100, man. I'm saying it now. So one of the things in this industry is you have to learn to not listen. For every one good thing, there's going to be 100 bad things that people are saying. There's going to be people trying to get you to sell your bags. This happens across the board in every part of the industry. And most of them are the most vocal. It's the guys in the comment sections trying to make you doubt yourself. Oh, this is going to zero. You know how many times I've heard that with Bitcoin? Over 10 years. You know how many times Bitcoin's died? Probably 100, dude. You just don't listen to them. Listen to people that you see know what they're talking about and that actually give you advice, or maybe not advice, just information that actually turns out to be true. And maybe you should listen to them, right? So anyway, that's just a little shout out to the haters. And so Michael Saylor's second story, right? He stopped buying, which is almost like they know not to buy right now because they're just making money and they're going to continue to buy soon. So just follow the big money. Story number 3. This all happened right before the consensus in Miami. And it's kind of setting up perfectly, right? A Bitcoin at 80K. The whole industry it's kind of like Vegas. Like a lot of people just go there because it's Miami. And then Vegas, people always show up. But I feel like it's going to be a much better conference because crypto seems to be doing pretty well considering where we're at, right? So I might take a trip out to Miami, and obviously I'll bring you guys with me. And I also want to tell you guys a quick little story before I go. So yesterday I was with my son at is one of his teammates' baseball team. His dad was there, one of the kids' dads. It's a private school, and we got to talking, and he asked me what I did. I told him I'm in crypto. I usually don't really lead in with too much. I just said I've been in crypto for 10 years. He's a massive wealth manager for Charles Schwab. So basically our life paths are totally separate, right? There's no other way we'd probably ever talk or connect because I'm the exact opposite, right? Like I grew up, I've never had a paycheck in my life. I've done all types of things, and I'm just not by the book by any means, right? The reason I got into crypto is to kind of get away from the Charles Schwab types, you know what I'm saying? And the government and all that, controlling your money. But he was so interested about what I was doing in crypto because he told me that they are implementing insane things on the crypto side, and they have trillions of dollars of funds that they manage, right? And he said that right now it's just Bitcoin, but he was so interested in the Degen side of things. He kept asking me about things like Bored Apes and NFTs. He was asking me about Solana, and he was asking me about Ethereum, EVM chains. And he didn't really know all that much about crypto, but he knew the basics. And this is a guy that does not come from this world by any means, but he's seen the transition and he handles massive amounts of wealth. And he was inquiring like crazy, asking for about an hour straight. So it just makes me realize that the entire world's adopting this, and it's moving in that direction, and it's coming from the horse's mouth, right? This is the guy that manages people's wealth, and he's asking me about Degen crypto stuff. So just imagine where we're going to be in 2 to 3 years. So that's my story of the day. That's the 3 stories. We're at 80K. Hold strong, everyone. This is, like the industry is growing so rapidly. Don't listen to people online that have negative things to say. They're all flip-floppers. As when things start ripping, they're all going to take the other stance. So, just be good to each other. Be nice to each other out there. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow with the next update. Much love. Peace.